everybody, how's it going? My name is Grohlvana. Welcome back to Let's Play Oblivion. This is going to be episode 32, and we are still doing the Mages Guild, and I want to get finished with it as fast as possible, because I'm really looking forward to what I'm going to be doing after this, and I know you guys are going to be looking forward to it too, because it is going to be probably the most fun I'm going to have during this entire Let's Play. So anyways, let's take a look at our quest journal here. Necromancer's Moon. I need to find the Dark Fissure south of Cheydinhal before the next time the Shade of the Revenant occurs. I should be on the lookout for the heavenly lights mentioned in the Necromancer's books. And that's actually where we are right now. We are at the Dark Fissure. Let's take a look at our maps. There it is, the Dark Fissure in relation to Cheydinhal. And basically how this works is, if my guy can stop freaking moving, I want to be stationary on this rock. Stop moving. Okay, we're gonna move because kind of have to be stationary. Okay, so basically here we are at the Dark Fissure, and how this works is you need to come here on the right day, and it's supposed to last all day, and basically you just need to keep waiting 24 hours until you hit the right day. It's like 1 day a week. There are ways to calculate it, however, I'm not exactly sure how to do that, so I'm just going to keep waiting 24 hours until I find all the necromancers doing their thing here, and then we'll continue with the video. Alright guys, so I waited about 4 full days, I waited 24 hours like 4 times, and then now this holy light has appeared. I guess it's not holy though, because this is having to do with necromancer stuff. So it's shining on this altar here. Let's go ahead and see if anything has changed, because before there was nothing inside of it. And now there's still nothing inside of it, but the light is shining. What in the world is going on here? This is one of those parts, this is just one of those things in Oblivion where, like, I never remember exactly how to do it. It's always been weird. Oh. Okay, I guess we did hit the right day. I've witnessed necromancers creating black soul gems at the Dark Fissure cave. I need to get this information to Raminus Polis. And it looks like we don't have another quest objective, so we can just leave, I guess. But we can't leave when this guy's nearby. So we're going to go ahead and sneak off to an isolated location. Looks like we just notified him. But hopefully we'll be able to just sneak down this little cliff here. Keep hitting the back button. There we go. Okay. Let's go inform Raminus Polis. Alrighty, here we are back at the Arcane University. Looks like Raminus Polis is going to be in the back somewhere over there, and I don't want to have to deal with that, so we are going to wait 7 hours really quickly. And now, just like I predicted, it appears that he's back in the Archmage's lobby. Let's see what he has to say.
Have you been to the Dark Fissure yet?
Necromancers.
So you saw them. The altars must be infused with some kind of power to change over the soul gems. I shall pass the news on to the council. Most troubling indeed to know that these are not merely myths. I also fear their numbers may be greater than we believed. You have again performed admirably. You have my thanks, and that of the council as well.
Okay, cool. So hopefully we'll be able to get another advancement.
You are conjurer no more. Guild members shall now address you as magician. Congratulations.
Alright, we are a magician. Hopefully this guy will have another task for us.
Seek out Archmage Travon. He has personally requested that you see him for your next assignment.
Okay, so it seems that we're getting pretty close to the end of the Mages Guild here. We need to go talk to the actual Archmage, which is going to be Hannibal Travon. If you remember, we stole his ice staff. And that's him right here.
Greetings. It is high time that we met face to face, don't you think? Raminus has told me good things about you. You have advanced quickly and show great promise. I now intend to put your talents to a more direct test. I have a difficult task that you can, perhaps, assist with.
Tasks.
Are you prepared to begin?
Yes.
Very good. Let me explain what is at stake. The Council of Mages has been aware of the increased necromancer activity in Cyrodiil for some time. It had been our position to sit back and watch what unfolded, but that time has clearly passed. We cannot tolerate these attacks on the Guild. Most of our information on the necromancers has come from an informant inside the cult itself, a Guild member who offered to infiltrate their ranks.
Who's the informant?
Lucianus Elias. He is not a council member, but has long served the Guild here at the Arcane University. Aware of the growing interest in the guild after the ban on necromancy was put into place, he offered to help the council track the cult's actions. With my blessing, he infiltrated the group and has fed us information for quite some time, until recently. I have not heard from him, and I fear for his safety.
Go on.
The lack of reports from Mucianus has disturbed the council, and they are now concerned about the legitimacy of his information. A group of battle mages were dispatched to Mucianus's last known location with the intent of bringing him in for questioning. I argued against it, but eventually agreed to maintain order in the council. I regret that decision, and that is why I wish to send you there.
Where do I need to go?
Mucianus last reported being sent to the ruins of Nenyon Twill, south of the Imperial City. That is where the battle mages went, south of the White Rose River, nearly halfway to the border of elsewhere. I'm afraid I know nothing more about the location, or what you may expect to find once you arrive.
What am I supposed to do?
I fear the battle mages may mistreat Mucianus if they do not mistake him for one of the many necromancers no doubt present in the ruins. I wish for you to find Mucianus and ensure his safe return to the Arcane University. I do not want anything to go wrong. Please, hurry. The battle mages will arrive there soon, if they have not already, and time is of the essence. If, for any reason, they are unsuccessful, Mucianus's life will be in forfeit. You must make sure he is safe. Go now, and bring word to me as soon as he has been escorted to safety.
Very well.
Thank you. Know that I would not ask such a thing of you if I did not feel it was urgent, or that it was beyond your capabilities. I shall await your return.
Okay, so we need to go do a rescue mission, it seems. We've started a new quest called Liberation, or... what was the other word? Liberation or Apprehension. I need to travel to Nenyon Twill, south of the Imperial City, and make sure Mucianus Elias is safely rescued from the necromancers there. I am to escort him back to the Arcane University. So there's Nenyon Twill, and it's closest to the Inn of Ill Omen, where we killed Rufio, if you guys remember. Let's go ahead and travel there. Okay, here we are at the Inn of Ill Omen. Let's get on our trusty steed, as I keep referring to her, and then we will head on over to the Alien Ruin. I'll see you guys there. Alright guys, it seems we're pulling up to Nenyon Twill. There it is. Gonna go ahead and dismount. And what do we have equipped right now? The Akaviri Katana? No, the Blade of Woe. Okay. That's because I needed to kill a ghost with it. We're going to go ahead and equip the Akaviri Katana, which is going to do considerably more damage. And we're going to head on inside here, where hopefully we won't find too much resistance, but I can't promise anything. Alrighty, so right off the back we have someone right there. Not sure who that is. Don't want to go ahead and attack them without... Uh-oh.
You! What are you doing here?
Who are you?
Fifth Raga, battle mage, sent by the council to find this traitor. He must have told them we were coming. We've got to get our hands on him before he tells them anything else. Who the blazes are you, anyway?
I was sent here.
Has the council gone mad, sending you here alone? There's no time. The others, they were waiting for us. They knew we were coming. I'm the only one left. The necromancers retreated further in, but we've got to follow them. There's no time to waste. Follow me.
Okay, so for once, you're actually following someone else other than having followers everywhere. Alright, oh! I knew that was going to happen, but I forgot that it actually kills him. Fifth Raga, the only surviving battle mage, is dead. I'll need to continue on my own into the ruins to find Mucianus Elias. Well, that's very unfortunate, isn't it? Let's go ahead and loot his mangled corpse in hopes of finding anything cool. Too bad we won't be able to take... Oh, we can take. I thought this was the same armor that the Imperial Legionnaires wear. But obviously that wouldn't make much sense, would it? Okay, so he does have 100 gold, and we're going to go ahead and get off this before we... yeah, suffer the same fate. Alright. Skeleton Guardian. Does not die in one hit. But two. And then this would be a Necromancer, I assume. Alright, so like I said before, you always kind of want to go for the Conjurers themselves, because it will instantly kill their summon thingamajiggers, whatever you want to call it. Kind of like going for the head vampire. you know, in popular lore. Not in Skyrim or Oblivion, but normally when you kill the head vampire, apparently all the other vampires die. Okay, so do we not have a bow we can use right now? We do. I like picking people off from afar, so I'm going to go ahead and stick with that, even though... Are you kidding me? I don't know if those of you don't realize it. I don't know if you guys realize it by now, but I guess it's a common thing that every time I'm about to take a shot at somebody, they move out of the way. And it's ridiculous in this Let's Play. It's kind of stupid how that happens like every single time. But not that time. Alright, is this anything, or... Seems to be like a glowing pillar, but I guess it has no relevance or significance. Okay. Let's go find this trader. Actually, let's go ahead and read the updated quest journal just so I'm sure of what we're doing here. Fifthroger, oh right. Yeah, so we just need to find that guy, and it sounds like he's a traitor, but I'm not sure if that's something we know for sure just yet. Alright, zombie. Got some chests here. Don't want none of that stuff. And a Grand Soul Gem. I'll take that, though. And it looks like we have a door here that's not what we should be going through, apparently. Let's take a look at our local map. Where should I be going? That way. I'm thinking a lot of the times in, like, Ayleid Ruins, it doesn't matter which one you go to, they both lead to the same place. But just so that I don't waste any time, we are going to go back this way. Was there even a path, though? I guess so. I guess we just missed it. I don't remember seeing a branching path. Alright, pillar. Alright, you know, giant trap. You've done enough to Fifthroger's body. You don't have to keep slamming it. Okay, yeah, so that's a... no! Ooh, that was close. Didn't take any falling damage, though. Yeah, so that is definitely a hidden doorway. So I think we do have to go through that other doorway over here. So let's do that. Don't have enough magic. A story of my life. Okay. Enter sneak mode, and let's go into the Nenyon Twill Ryle Essel. I don't know. I have no idea. Sorry. Okay. We do have a green quest marker, so that's good. Hopefully this is an unfriendly person. I just didn't kill an innocent lady. Marriott Riel. Uh-oh. She's named. The fact that she has 50 gold makes me think that we were supposed to kill her. She probably was going to say something like, oh, how dare you come in here, I'm going to kill you. I'm honestly just totally forgetting. I've made the mistake, though, before in killing people when I'm not supposed to. But it's something that happens in the Elder Scrolls, because unlike Fallout, you can't really tell if they're evil or not from the get-go. Alright, you die, because you're wearing the robes of a necromancer. And looks like we need to go through this central walkway, which is flanked by all these dark, well, whatever stones. Okay. Okay, we can't kill them with that. We're gonna have to equip my Blade of Woe, which we learned last time will do the trick. There we go. I hear a zombie behind me. You have contracted troops. That's not a disease I get, usually. In fact, I don't think I've ever gotten that disease. Okay. I guess this guy wasn't aware of all this commotion, which is good for us, because we will just dispatch him like so. Bye-bye. Alright. Ooh, a glass mace. You don't see that too often. I should have a couple of potions, so we might want to take care of that Droop's disease right off the bat, even though it's probably not going to have a major impact on our gameplay. Usually diseases don't, unless they're, you know, a really bad disease to get. Bog Bacon Asco Cap. That does not ring a bell. Alright, some more zombies. That doesn't die in one hit, like really. Uh-oh. Oh no, that is Mucianus Elias. I was wondering why he took so little damage. Yep, unfortunately our friend here has been turned into a zombie. I'm not sure if he was a traitor or not, but if he was, that's what traitors get anyways, so that's one thing. That's one reason you don't usually want to become a traitor for a villainous organization such as these necromancers. That was an expertly shot fireball, so was that. Alright, Mushianis, let me end your suffering. Keep following me. Throw those arrows. Alright. No! Ugh, I hate when this happens. There's a push block down there. What the hell does that do? Not sure at all. Alright, where'd you go? There you are. Let's finish you off. 1 and 2. Okay. I found Mushianis Elias. He's been transformed in some kind of walking dead. There's nothing I can do for him. I should report his fate to Hannibal Travon at the Arcane University. How sad. And we only get 3 arrows out of all those arrows that we shot him with. That's even more sad. Okay, so I think, yeah, that push block opened this. Oh, that's wonderful. Yeah, Varla Stone. Varla Stones are really valuable. They recharge your items. So there should be another one probably. Another push block. There you are. Which should grant us even another Varla Stone. Yes, indeed. You can usually find these in these Alien ruins. Like I said, they're really good. Because charging items can be expensive and tedious. Okay. It's telling us to go this way, which, if I know my Elder Scrolls, is going to lead to that hidden door that we saw earlier. Uh-oh. Thought we were in the clear, but it seems that there is another necromancer in here. Okay, die, and looks like you're the only one in this section. They sure do come with a lot of scrolls. I don't remember that. Alright, this should lead to the body of Fothragar. Yes, indeed. Not sure why this trap keeps constantly activating. Maybe it detects his body on it, I guess. Alright. So job well done, other than saving Mushianis, which did not happen, but it was out of our hands. Let us go back to the Arcane University, which is a phrase I've been saying 100,000 times so far. Alrighty, I always love these purple flames. I thought they looked cool. Looks like Ramnus is still in the lobby, which is, oh no, our new guy to go to is Hannibal, that's right. So it sounds like he's always going to be in this section of the tower. Can we even go in here? No, but we're gonna do it anyways. Because I just don't care. There's the ice staff. Okay.
What news of your task? Your face looks grim.
Mushianis Elias.
What? By the 9, and there was nothing you could do for him? What a horrible fate. I cannot imagine how they could do that to him. So many lives lost. I thank you for trying to save him.
No problem. Tasks.
Before we continue, you should speak to Raminus Polus about your advancement within the guild.
I remember this. I hate to keep using the word tedious because I feel like I say it a lot on this Let's Play, but yeah, this is so stupid. You have to keep going back to Raminus and Hannibal. Like, why wouldn't Hannibal be able to promote me directly? But nevertheless,
your role within the guild becomes ever more essential. You have now attained the rank of Warlock and are freely able to access the council chamber.
Cool. I'm not even sure what the council chamber is or what it does, because I don't think I've ever partaken in that. But for the time being, we're just going to get started on our next task here.
There is an urgent matter which requires your personal attention. This task falls to you and only you.
Okay, tasks.
Are you prepared to begin?
I'm ready.
Count Hasseldor of Skingrad has contacted the council. He claims to have information that is vital to us. He has requested that you personally travel to Skingrad to obtain this information. I cannot stress how important it is that our relationship with Hasseldor be preserved. I expect you to visit him immediately.
No prob, Bob. Alright, so we need to go see the Count of Skingrad yet again. I'm totally blanking on what this quest is, but I'm sure my mind will start jogging. My memory will start jogging once we get up to Skingrad, which we are going to do right now. Information at a price. Count Hasseldor wishes to see me. I should travel to Skingrad immediately and speak with Howlers, which I guess is his steward. Alright, here we are at Castle Skingrad. We are on the outside right now, so we need to head to the courtyard and then into the castle directly. We're probably going to have to wait considering it is 3 a.m. Yeah. That seems to be the theme of this Let's Play, is being at the right place at the wrong time. but it's no big deal. So we'll wait here. 7 would be 10. And 12 p.m. sounds good.
It's all over, lawbreaker. Your spree is at an end. I'll take any stolen goods you have. The next move is yours. Pay your fine, or I'll haul you away.
Huh. So I think what this is for is actually going into the Archmage's room, even though it was illegal. I thought it was going to be totally fine. And that's really lame, but we'll pay gold, I guess.
That's too bad. Okay.
Yep, just take my money. Go ahead. I don't think there was anything of worth that I had that was stolen. Hopefully there wasn't, because that's the one thing I hate about getting arrested, is just getting items out of your possession that were stolen that were really important. But I don't think we had anything that important. So our waiting time was interrupted. So let's wait 7 hours. Alright guys, so guess whose game just froze? That would be mine. Anyways, I waited, and now we need to go talk to, I believe, that Argonian woman down there, so let's do it.
Heard any news from the other?
You are here to see the Count, yes? He has been expecting you. Please, wait here. I shall inform him of your arrival.
Oh, I remember this. Yeah, I hate to use this word again, but this right here is going to be very tedious. We have to wait here as she goes upstairs to tell the Count, and then the Count's going to have to walk all the way back down here and talk to us, and I never understood why. I'm not even sure if you can wait and it'll like speed things up. In fact, I am going to do that though. I'm going to wait 1 hour just to see, because I don't think it will change anything, but yeah, okay. So why is it telling me to go outside here? Oh no, now we have a green quest marker, and let's go ahead and make this just a little bit quicker and see who's coming. If it's... There she is.
Oh. The Count is on his way. Please remain here and be patient.
Alright, let's wait another hour then, because it's probably going to take this man 1 hour to walk out to us. Loading sign is a good sign. Loading screen is a good sign, I mean.
Welcome, Guild Mage. We meet again, although in different circumstances. I fear this time you may find the results no more to your liking than the last. Less so, perhaps. The information I have for your guild will not be met with smiles and handshakes, I fear.
Okay, information.
I have called you here because, from our previous encounter, I believe you can be trusted. Consider the implications of that, as you handle a small matter for me. Surprised? Nothing is for free, mage. There is a small nuisance I would have you deal with before I tell you what I know. One good turn deserves another, after all.
What's the problem?
It is a minor situation, to be sure, but neither I nor my guards can become directly involved. A nest of vampires has sprung up in Blood-Crust Cavern, southeast of the town. They are a threat to the town and must be eliminated. Their presence has drawn a group of vampire hunters to town, following rumors of vampires in Skingrad. While I do not believe my identity has been compromised, I do not wish to take any chances, and so cannot act on either matter. You, however, can act with impunity, and so will take care of this for me. Then, I will tell you what I know.
Okay, so we need to take out,
I shall await your return.
it seems, a bunch of vampire hunters as well as the vampires, and I'm not sure if there are different ways to do this, but first things first, we need to head outside to the courtyard. The Smith and Crucible can mold weapons and armor from madness ore. Yeah, indeed he can. Alright, so let's take a look at our quest log here. Count Hasseldor's information that he will provide only if I remove the vampire hunters lurking around Skingrad, as well as the nest of vampires in Blood-Crust Cavern outside of town. So we need to not only kill all the vampires in this Blood-Crust Cavern, but also deal with the various vampire hunters that are roaming around Skingrad. And like I said, I'm not sure if there are different ways to take care of them. I think there might be, but first things first, we need to go talk to, I guess, the leader of them. Alright. So I hate the layout of Skyrim, or of Skingrad. It always takes you to like places outside or just not in, inside of Skingrad. So there's always all these loading screens you have to go through. All right, here we are. We are inside Skingrad now. And we need to go find the vampire hunters. So there's a quest marker over there, and there's also a quest marker leading out to the vampire den in Bloodcrust Cavern. So these people are probably going to be inside of a tavern or something, as would fit, you know, adventurers. Okay, looks like they're in here, which is the Two Sisters Lodge. I was right. Okay, so let's head down here, and who's it telling me to talk to? Eridor.
Oh, no. Not another one. Ahem. Citizen of Skingrad, please be advised that I am here on official business and wish no harm. Oh, forget it. Let me guess. You're worried about what my men and I are doing here in town, right?
Yes, that's right.
You have my assurance that my men and I will do everything in our power to keep the people of Skingrad safe. We're here to help. If you have seen anything unusual, particularly anything implying the presence of the undead here in town, please report it at once.
I have information for you.
All I care about is where the vampires are hiding. I know they're here somewhere. You know where they're holed up?
Yes, Bloodcrust Cavern.
Is that so? Well, perhaps we'll have to pay them a little visit. Thanks for the tip, friend.
No problem, buddy. Okay, so yeah, I don't know why I did this, but in one playthrough, I definitely killed all of the vampire hunters, which is one of the things that you can do. How the hell do you get out of here? Stairs. And I guess I wasn't smart enough to realize you can just tell them to go to Bloodcrust and sort of kill two birds with one stone. Knowing Oblivion and the Elder Scrolls, however, that is probably not going to be how easy it's going to be. It's not going to be that easy. I don't know what it is about this episode, but I keep messing up what I'm saying. Yeah, anyways, knowing the Elder Scrolls, I guarantee it's not going to be that easy, but I think this is going to set them on the path to go to Bloodcrust Cavern. What we're going to do is going to go there and then wait like 24 hours or something and then see if they are inside. Okay, so here we are at the Grateful Pass stables. Thought that guy might be walking over to me to talk to me. And we're going to hop on Shadowmere and we are going to head to the other side of Skingrad, which is where the Bloodcrust Cavern is going to be, and then we're going to check inside really quickly. Alright, so Bloodcrust Cavern should be right here. There it is. Let's go to the front of it really quickly. Let's get off Shadowmere. And as you can see, we still have two quest markers. One going into Skingrad. Oh, actually, it looks like we only have one. Let's take a look at our map. Yeah, what the hell? It's not telling us to go inside of here. Where is the cavern entrance? There we are. Okay. So basically it's telling us to only go to the vampire hunters right now. Can we actually enter this? Yeah, we can. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait 24 hours and see if the vampire hunters head inside the cave. Okay. So now we only have one quest marker and it's telling us to go inside Bloodcrust Cavern. So it would seem that the vampire hunters are indeed in there. Now who won, the vampires or the vampire hunters, we will find out in 1 second. But over there I just want to point out that you can see another Oblivion gate. And we don't want to deal with that. So we're going to head on in here and see what's up. Okay. So, from the get-go, I saw one person walking up ahead. I'm not sure if that was a vampire or a vampire hunter. Huh. Uh-oh. Whoever it is, they just immediately aggroed. So let's go ahead and take him out. Bloodcrust vampire out. That hurt. Okay. That was the only guy that detected us. So, from what I could assume, it would seem that the vampire hunters did not win because there's still a vampire that's alive right at the start. Blizzard bow. That sounds good. Ooh, and this guy had a ton of arrows. That's great. Okay. So the episode is going to end here, and we are going to complete this quest in the next episode. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Thanks for watching. My name's Grohlvana. Have a great day. Goodbye. Hey everybody, hope you enjoyed watching that video. If you did, please consider leaving a like. Also, if you'd like to subscribe and or watch a video that's probably going to be related to the one that you just watched, you can click the annotations on the screen. Finally, if you want to help me grow my channel, you can also share this video on Facebook and Twitter by clicking share below the video. Regardless, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys later.